What's up, everyone? Welcome to a Cracka Crumbs update. Um, I know, Coast and Bromstone, I know I promised I'll show you what's in my fridge, but I'm just going to have to wait till the next update because my camera's kind of on the fritz. It's a bit of a bitch, and I'm not going to be able to track my computer all the way over to the fridge. So once I fix my camera, I'll definitely make the fridge video for you. So I apologize, but it's coming around. I always answer my requests. I'm going to do a quick review on some stuff that I got a chance to read, but a couple things I want to go over. I did try a Cracka Live episode, which Dynamic Comic Duo, I know you were on there, and Blade, damn, can't remember the number. Well, you know who you are. And R. Dowdy 95 commented. I appreciate everybody on there. I would have answered your comments, but I don't have a freaking clue as how to see anyone's comments on the screen because I'm trying to figure out this Hangout thing, and like I said, I'm not really a computer person. I'm not really all that great with that stuff. So I'm looking at the screen here, and it's got the little stuff here, and couldn't see anything other than myself and the apps. I guess would be one was like you could put like a pirate hat over your face or something like that. And so if anyone, if you guys know how to do the how to see the comments or tell me what the hell I'm doing wrong, I'd appreciate it, because then I'll try to do another live show and actually invite people. I kind of know how to do the inviting thing because that looks pretty simple. But as for checking everyone's comments while I'm live, don't have a clue. So who knows? If once I figure out how to do that, I'll make another live show. But I'm going to do a quick review on some stuff. Before I do that, though, I want to thank 2 new subscribers. William Thorg, thanks for subscribing, appreciate it. And the Space Baby, thanks for subscribing, appreciate it. Alpha's awesome. Alpha's the man. Now, I had shown these on my Cracka Live episode, but I kind of got into them, I kind of didn't, and plus a lot of them I didn't get a chance to read till recently. So yeah, we'll get into them. I was watching the Captain Cummings, his podcast, which was pretty cool. Again, if I can figure out how to do this live thing, then I figure what the hell, maybe I'll go on your show, dude. I know you invited me once. So, if the invite's still open, if I can figure out this live thing and I'm home, definitely be on your show when you want me to. Preferably if I can go for a request. I know it's the end of the world next week, but if we're anywhere after that, if you do a Spider-Man thing, let me know, because I'm all about Spider-Man, especially if you go for the 700 issue. Alright, with that being said, Amazing Spider-Man 699.1, which I can't stand the whole .1 crap. I think it's kind of stupid. But showed this before. It's the Morbius issue, which I'm not really a huge fan of Morbius, but if you are a huge fan of Morbius, this is definitely an issue to get, because it's basically tells you everything about him from his childhood up. And I do like the cover. I think the cover's pretty cool, but other than that, like I said, because I'm not really a Morbius fan, I was kind of like, because that's pretty much all it was just the telling of his story. Moving on to Wolverine, which I did talk about, but I'm going to get a little more into, number 317, which is the final issue of Wolverine series, because now they're going to have the Savage Wolverine #1 coming out, which does look interesting. I was kind of like, oh god, I mean, you can't have Marvel without Wolverine, it's just one of those things. But it looked cool, because he's in the Savage Land, and, hopefully maybe they might bring him back down to basic kind of thing. But it looked interesting, so I'm going to give that a whirl in January. But this blew. This is a horrible way to end Wolverine series. It was just stupid. The only cool thing is seeing Wolverine back in his old yellow and blue with the whiskers. But the storyline sucked. The whole thing just sucked. And then the end, you're kind of like... But, yeah. Cover's not bad. It's interesting, but... It was not worth the $3.99 price tag on this bitch. Moving on to Iron Man #4. Which I was looking forward to, because Iron Man #3 and 2 I enjoyed. But I wasn't a fan of #1. #4 kind of sucked too, so I guess it's kind of 2 and 2 to an Iron Man. The cover's interesting, because I figure that's like a new version of War Machine, which technically was like a Hulkbuster War Machine armor. And it was kind of weird. Like, he goes to like this catacombs in Paris, and there's these like creatures that they were experimenting on with the technology that was stolen from Iron Man, and they're completely white with like tattoos on them, and they're vicious, so he winds up blowing their heads off. And I'm kind of like, Alright. Just kind of sucked. Wasn't as good as the one before, the one before that. Moving on to Thunderbolts #1. A lot of people hate this. Like I said, on Captain Cummings' podcast, I was listening, and everyone was kind of disappointed, and they all thought it sucked. I gotta tell you, I mean, I don't really go into comics with high hopes anymore, so I can't be crushed. I kind of look at it for what it is, and I didn't mind this one. This one, it wasn't too bad. The art was kind of bland a little bit, like everyone kind of looked like everybody else, which is true. I did find it funny that when they brought out Elektra, of course they focused pretty much on her boobs. And the comment on Captain Cummings' podcast thing was funny. Is like, yeah, the look on Thunderbolt Ross's face when he's just like, yeah. But I don't know. I think it could be interesting. I did order #2, so I'm looking forward to kind of see how it goes, because it's an interesting team. I mean, you got the Red Hulk, Elektra, Venom, Punisher, and Deadpool, which I don't know who the other girl is with the blonde hair. I thought she was Psylocke at first, but then everyone's saying that it's Red She-Hulk, and I'm like, I don't know who the hell that is, but well, I know who the Red She-Hulk is, but I didn't know who the other girl in this thing was. So I appreciate an idea on that one. But I'm going to see how it goes. Like I said, I wasn't disappointed because I didn't go into it with high hopes, so we'll see how it goes from there. Another one, I wasn't too disappointed because, again, I didn't go into it with high hopes. But it wasn't that great. I mean, like I said, again, it's interesting the kind of team that they have. That's Cable and X-Force #1. It's cool to see Forge back, I guess, and the fact that Colossus is now on X-Force. I'm like, alright. And it's kind of like an old school thing with Cable and Domino, so it's almost like a little, reunion. But I don't know who the hell the Dr. Nemesis guy is. I don't remember ever seeing him before. But, hey, what the hell. Basically, Cable's having problems since he got rid of his technovirus. So when his virus was gone, he lost his eye, his arm was healed, it was all normal, but he doesn't know how to use it because he was so used to having his telekinetic powers move his arm for him that now it's just kind of useless anyway. And apparently he's suffering like headaches and he's dying or something, whatever it is, I don't know. And Hope is trying to find him, and she winds up finding him with the help of Domino, and that's pretty much it. So, I mean, I did order #2. Like I said, I'm going to give them a chance, but who knows? Wait and see. And last but not least, Fantastic Four #2. Wasn't too bad. Again, I mean, I'm kind of curious to see where it goes. I might not go too far into the series, because basically Reed Richards, he's dying. He's losing his powers from some kind of his cells are breaking down, and he thinks his team's gonna have it next after him, and he plans a trip to another universe, or I don't know what the hell he's going. But he hires these new Fantastic Four: Ant-Man, She-Hulk, some rock star girl that Storm knows, and what the hell was the other one? Medusa. But it was interesting. It wasn't too bad. They were kind of discussing stuff, what's going to happen, and then you see them take off at the end, and basically Ant-Man's alright. So we're going to be Fantastic Four for 3 minutes and blah blah blah. 3 minutes, and he's counting down. He's like, we'll see them before we know it. And it kind of ends there, and then, but it was cool in the beginning because they showed Ant-Man going through Mr. Fantastic cells, trying to get particles together and bring it out so you can analyze it. It wasn't too bad, you gotta take it for what it is. And that's pretty much it with my review. It's all the stuff I got a chance to read. I still got some DC titles to read. Batman, the Death in the Family, gotta get a chance to read. I'm still waiting for a lot of stuff to come in the mail. They're taking their sweet ass time, which I find kind of funny because I had ordered comics from Midtown that were all back issues from about 2.5 weeks ago, and about 3 days after I ordered it, they sent me a tracking information and said that my order was confirmed and blah blah blah, the usual stuff. And every time I've gone to go on the tracking and to track it, it says unavailable, unavailable, unavailable. And now yesterday I get a message from Midtown saying that they processed my comics and it's going to be shipped out shortly. So now I guess they screwed up again because it's been over 2 weeks and I have yet to see them. And like I said, now I get a thing yesterday claiming that well, it was late yesterday, early today, claiming that they finally processed my thing and it'll be shipped out shortly. So now what the hell did I get a shipping thing on if they didn't ship it? Anyway, gonna let it go. Oh. Anyway, that's all I got right now. And again, anyone out there who can give me some info on how to work this friggin' Hangout Live thing, I'd appreciate it. Because I tried looking stuff up on YouTube about it, and all I keep getting is the same BS. You know, oh, these are the features we have, but they don't tell you a damn thing on how to use it. So I'm probably gonna mess around with it. So you'll probably see a lot of weird cracka Live test things popping up. But once I truly figure it out, or if anyone out there can give me any info on it, or video, anyone knows of a video, let me know. I appreciate it. And perhaps I'll have a cracka Live down the road once it's all the bugs are worked out. And if you like what you see, please hit the like button. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. And as always, it's not the size of your man cave that matters, it's what you have in it.